All right. Yesterday, I just gotten started on putting together this blog post about this computer build that I did. I really just, this is a whole lot of nothing. I mean, not nothing, but I didn't actually type any of this out. It just, I just had that written out as I was talking just so I can get some ideas down. But I did get the prices of all of the pieces that went into this. So I'm just going to keep going with this. I kind of want to, I want to get this as close to done as possible, but I doubt that I'm going to make it there. But that's okay. I probably want to organize this here in a bit, but I'm going to skip past this. Let me read this again. So I'll just start that. So this is how I talk. I want this to read somewhat like a recipe, like a food recipe, and so that someone can look at this and go, oh yeah, I can put together a computer. These are the pieces that I need to buy, and this is a price range I could possibly looking in. Or if someone wants to give me advice or tell me, hey, yeah, you can get this, this piece. I think I just wrote P. I spelled that wrong. So much better graphics card for cheaper, although that doesn't seem like the case right now. Yada, yada, yada. I do want to mention these YouTube channels because they helped me put this together. Yeah, and I kind of want to mostly just list out the steps of what I did. So let me organize this into sections. Let's see what kind of, let's see what we got here with WordPress. I don't want that. I kind of want to see if there's a block that I can add. I'm not finding it. Columns. Oh, that's not something that I want. But I do like that they give you a preview now here. Paragraph. I might do headings. Because I just want to kind of section this out. Give me a sec while I give this stream a title. There we go. Let me type in. All right. So yeah, let me add a few blocks here. Let me add some blocks. Let me just, I think I'm going to do headings. So just going to keep this super rudimentary. I'm going to put intro. put steps to build computer. I think I'm going to add why did I build the computer? How did I build it? Let's see, let's add another heading. What do I use it for? I know this probably, I'm not a writer of any sort. I do like kind of following this sort of format. Who, what, when, where, why. The SH, let me type that out, the shjournal.com. That's my blog website that I've started that you see down here. And then streaming, video editing. So I can use this whole section, and this is going to be several, or hopefully, maybe not too long of a section, but hopefully I can touch up on a few points. Basically how I intend. Oh, learning Spanish. Let me do this. Let me write research / learning. All right. Relevant to the reader. So I don't know who's going to be reading this, but I kind of hope that the target audience isn't target audience. I really want the target audience to be broad. Not necessarily for people who build computers, but maybe someone who is slightly tech savvy or looking to just build something, and yeah, anyone who maybe wants to build a computer, or is even just curious as to how to go about this process. And not that I'm any expert, but hopefully it can be, I can dumb it down for myself, as well as someone who's not interested in hearing about frames per second or getting into the nitty gritty. Just maybe if someone wanted to start their own, I don't know, if they wanted a piece of hardware to have a streaming channel or a YouTube channel for whatever their interest may be, you know, maybe they'll instead of just going out there and buying a desktop, maybe they'll put together their own. So anyway, I'm hoping my target audience is fairly broad. All right. I'm going to get rid of these headings also, just in case. All right. Preset size, we'll just do the default. I do want to drop cap with this, so this is the part that I struggle with, is being creative. So I kind of want to start with a little bit of a story, like, I don't know, maybe something not related to building a computer. Maybe someone stumbled upon this. It's just like computer build. Okay, just see what this is. And then they start reading this, but it's something that will catch their attention, not in like a surprising, like in your face kind of way, just like, oh yeah, I can see myself in this scenario. Let me keep reading. So I'm just gonna write down the top of my head, and a lot of this is just gonna be write down and come back and fix it, so bear with me here. Imagine yourself walking into oh, I don't know. What would be a good into Target, looking to buy, what's something fairly common, looking to purchase a bed set, a bed frame. You have been searching online at several retailers, but really you are looking for a bed that is going to improve your sleep. I think I can roll with this. Yeah. I'm just going to go down this scenario. Like I said, I'm gonna be chopping this up, and let me edit something over here on my end. Okay. Improve your quality of sleep. you would like to buy the entire bed set all at once, and how come that's be set beds, that's, I guess that's 2 words, all at once and be done with it. Contrary to this purchasing you would like to buy the entire bed set all at once and be done with it. But contrary to this quick buy method, your ultimate goal is to improve the quality of sleep. So now you are looking at the entire bed set, that's 2 words, piece by piece. You take into consideration the frame. Is it low? How high does the frame allow for easy falling into the bed? Is it big enough for your needs? Will it be sturdy and last a long time? Next, you take a look. Consider the remaining pieces. Wow. I still spelled that wrong, didn't I? Nope. The remaining pieces. The mattress, pillows, comforter, sheets, pillow cases, comforter sheets, a night stand or lamp for bedtime reading. All of these factors go into your decision making and all of these factors go into your decision making for building your bedtime scenery. I'm gonna write that down. That's probably gonna change. For building your bedtime scenery. I don't like that, but that's what my brain can think of right now. Now, being that you have slept, hopefully in a bed, your entire life, I want to tie this into. I want to tie this next sentence or two into, like, this is the process you made when picking a bed set. So now this is a similar process to building my computer or building a computer, any computer. Let me just write something stupid like that, and I'll read through this a million times and change sentence by sentence and reword everything and fix it all as I read it over and over a million times. All of these factors go into your decision making for building your bedtime scene. Now take this entire process and imagine applying this to anything else. I do want to add, all right, this is all going to change. Imagine yourself walking in, all right, looking to purchase a bed frame. You would like to buy the entire bed set all at once and be done with it. This is all terrible, but at least I'm getting words down. Applying this to anything else. Similarly, although for an entirely different purpose, is the mindset. That is one word, not bed set, but mindset is one word. This is the mindset applied when building the computer think I'm gonna, I think I can move this up here. Oh man, I gotta, oh no, there we go. All right. Yeah, these are separate ones. Hey, look at me, I'm writing. I'm fairly proud of myself. So, whew, all right, so I think that I can use that. Bear with me, as I said, because that is, there's kind of some things I need to twist around in that paragraph. But at the start, I can use that for my next paragraph, I think. Again, just kind of gonna jot some stuff down. There are many reasons why anyone would want to do a PC, not a PIC, build the most. I wonder if I'm just going to do some rudimentary searching. Most reason to build a computer. 12 reasons to build your own PC. Let's open that link up. Recently, a buddy of mine, let's see, recently a buddy of mine told me this. Let me just skip through the reasons. Superior performance for the price. Performance for gaming PCs. Quality components. Significantly better cooling. This isn't necessarily better warranties, upgradability, balance, bloatware. What's balance? Okay. More options. Okay, yeah, these are not exactly the type of reasons that I was looking for. 14 reasons you should build a PC. Cost efficient. Not reasons. Uses. Most popular PC build uses. Let's just see what some of these streaming. let me just make some stuff up, which won't be far off. Video editing for YouTube, Twitch. Actually, I'm going to put, because you don't video edit it necessarily, I guess. Video editing for YouTube or other streaming enthusiasts. Like I said, I'm gonna tear this apart later. I'm just kind of organizing what will be the post. Okay. For myself, I wanted to have a stationary device that was powerful are so for myself, I wanted to build this computer for my website that I'm working on exactly right now. A PC. You know what I'm going to do? To do a you know what? To do a personal computer. I know PC should just be universal, but I don't know. I just if anyone's reading this who's just like doesn't care, so they don't know what a PC, like, I'd rather rope them in by calling it a personal computer and then doing this thing where just from here on out it's just going to be called a PC. At the same time, with computers for a long time, I definitely felt that it was past time, why am I blanking on what that word should be? That I way over for even still, I did have to do research to understand what and how exactly to execute this endeavor. Is that really hyphenated? N or did I just spell it wrong? Yeah. Whoops. What the hell did I spell? Oh, I put a U in there. Okay. Well, even still, I did have to do research. Admit in order to understand what and how exactly execute this endeavor. That might actually, there might actually be a good transition to how did I build it. I actually want to mention also all right, I also want to mention that something about just, I don't know, something about yeah, like maybe not having enough money to do it, or because I've got a decent rig here. Although I definitely, my computer is not, it was definitely on the lower cost range, but this was something that I kind of held off on just because, one, I didn't know what I was doing, and two, yeah, I'm like a few years outside of graduation, and kind of just before that, did not have a whole lot of money for things like this, so that was something that kind of held me back. That wasn't a reason why I did it. Anyway. Let me go into this part. Heading into this, my main intention were to build a PC that would be cost efficient. That's the word I'm looking for. Cost efficient, and at the same time have specs that would be above give me the ability to do some hardcore multitasking. It sounds like a lot of porn. Maybe I should use a different word than hardcore, but it is kind of funny, so I'm gonna leave it in there for now. Aspects that would give me the ability to do some hardcore multitasking. Period. Hardcore multitasking. I don't think I need a comma there. I put commas in places that I'm not entirely sure I need. But that's because I talk with a lot of pauses, and even when I read, like everything's just like a segue into the rest of the sentence. So I don't know if I use too many commas, but a lot of the times I feel like it's absolutely necessary. I use commas for dramatic pauses, like what's going to happen with the rest of the sentence. Again, I'm not a writer. I know nothing about writing. But I figure if I can work on it here on my website and write about things that I do or that I have opinions on or that I just want to share with people, then I can become a better writer. And ultimately, I want to learn not only how to write, but how to build a computer, or other things that I want to put on my website. I mean, I've put one like recipe deal on there, but I've kind of got a backlog of things that I should be writing in there. So it'd be kind of neat if I could make a meal like once a week and write about it once a week. This way, I became vegetarian 3 years ago, and this was like, there were a lot of questions that I had to answer for my parents, family, and just people who didn't understand. And I'd like to like be able to write that, just so if they read this and it's like, oh, I guess there are a lot of benefits to being a vegetarian. Or even if people are asking like, how do you do it? What do you eat? It's like, I don't have to explain. I just be like, yeah, like, let's take a look at my website. I've got all of these recipes. You can do it too. But the bottleneck is me actually dedicating time to writing, which I find incredibly difficult, as you can see here. So anyway, that was just a segue into why exactly I'm trying to do this. And if you're questioning whether I have the ability to do this at all, I'm just trying. So hopefully when I do get viewers and followers, that hopefully this can be more of like an interactive thing, like I can get positive feedback. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. I'll just keep doing it because I gotta write. I mean, I already paid for the website for another 2.5 years, so I gotta get as much content on there as possible. Bluehost and WordPress, hoping to maybe get some money for some free advertising. Oh, it's free because I just advertise for them, but that's what I'm using. Anyway, I'll get back to this. So heading into this, and I think I'm going to wrap this up soon. But heading into this, not this. We'll pick this back up later. I'm just maybe going to stop the stream. I've been on here 46 minutes. Have made a little bit of progress, so heading into this, my main intentions were to build a PC that would be cost efficient and at the same time have specs that could give me the ability some hardcore multitasking. Oh, hey, Siema Kurwa Witam. Hello, Sizizmzan. Sorry, I probably butchered. I don't know if that's your name or. But welcome. I'm new to Twitch. I'm writing for my website, which is a blog website that you can see here. I wrote a post, like an initial post, like of just things that I want to write about, and then I've got some political ones that are very specific to. Very specific to Houston, Texas, where I live. So there were just some elections that were going on here. There wasn't so much writing as much of just kind of, I put together some, I just put together basically some information on the candidates and a bunch of links. But yeah, so kind of got it sectioned off. And just some links. It took a long time to get kind of this information, but I don't know if I want to keep doing that because that took a lot of time and effort. Thank you. My accent, so I've kind of lived all over. There's different accents throughout the United States. So I grew up in the Chicago area, which is probably mostly where my accent comes from, and then I lived in St. Louis, Missouri for a few years, and then now I live in Houston, Texas. So I don't think I have a southern accent, although I do love using the word y'all. Oh, thank you for the follow. You're my favorite. You're my first follower, actually. I did a stream yesterday, which was exactly what I'm doing now, but I just continued it today, so I appreciate the follow. You're the best. And if you've got some content, I'll definitely check it out. I may not understand a word that you're saying. Oh, so actually, now that so you're from Poland, Chicago actually has a huge Polish population. As far as I mean, there's a lot of cultures in the Chicago area. Houston is also very diverse, but Chicago is definitely more. It's more heavy on the Polish population. I want to say, so let me. I'm gonna sidetrack from what I'm doing here. Sorry. Pierogi Fest. Is pierogi Polish? Yeah. Oh no, wait. Sorry, I thought I. Yeah, your English teacher lived in Chicago. Nice. I'm just gonna. I don't know. Pierogi Fest. Central and Eastern European origin. Bigos. I don't know what that is. I'm sorry, but yeah, Chicago does a Pierogi Fest, and forgive me if that's not even. I know it's a Slavic. No. Okay. So sorry. I'm insulting you probably. But anyway, welcome. So like I said, just welcome. Hopefully we can both interact on this. I'm writing a blog post. So I didn't write all this. This is just stuff that I was talking about yesterday. But here, so I'm writing a blog post on the computer that I built for my website, as well as to be able to stream on Twitch. And I kind of just want to write about it so that anyone can read it and go, like, oh, that's interesting. Hopefully I can make it sound simple. No. So this isn't a computer building blog. So my blog, let me pull that. Oh, no, that's all right here. So my blog, the SHJ.com. So I have 3 sections here. And these are things that I'm just generally interested in myself. So there's a political section, and that's I'm very interested in politics. Like as you can see on my back wall here, I've got a bunch of posters for American campaigns that I've worked for and not worked for, volunteered for. But I studied electrical and computer engineering technology. So I've got this second section, which is it's called Electric Surge. My name is Sergio. So I just kind of did a silly play on the word surge. But so this second section is kind of I'm going to just put tech related blog post there, which is what this is going to be. And I don't think I have anything there yet. Let me click on that. I don't know why I put this in electric. I think this is just I wrote something here that I think is just a general post, but and then this last section is a plant-based what I call a plant-based surge. And so I'm vegetarian, and I kind of just want to put stuff that's like good for the environment, or vegetarian related recipes, or just like blog posts about like the benefits or things like that. So basically this just kind of branches of things that I'm doing or that I enjoy. But right now this post, I'm doing a computer build. Nice. Yeah, I'll link it definitely. So in the stream, right above the browser, I don't know if I have my mouse visible, but I have it written out there, the shjournal.com. But let me go back and let me link it in the comments and see if there you go. I appreciate it. I appreciate you following, and I appreciate you taking interest. I'm not a writer, so no problem. Thank you, actually. So I'm not a writer. There's not a whole lot. Like, this is very slow, but I have some time right now, in general. So hopefully I can get this one out in. I worked on it for an hour yesterday, and what I did yesterday was I just kind of listed out the pieces that I purchased to build the computer, and I just listed out the prices and the pieces that I bought. Some of them I don't know if I'm going to include, or I'll include all of it, but typically when, like, if you find a YouTube channel for a computer build, they don't talk about the monitors, or I don't know, the Microsoft Windows, or the keyboard. But the rest of this is important. Anyway, I'll try to not make it look so daunting when I have the post all put together. But anyway, so then I got some kind of stream of thought jotted down yesterday, but none of that is organized. It's just kind of, I was just talking and it was typing out what I was saying. So here, today, I sectioned this off into an intro, and I'm going to kind of rewrite a lot of this, but I like what I did here is I just kind of created another scenario where imagine yourself walking into Target looking to purchase a bed frame. Now, that's like the premise of this intro is you're just looking to purchase you're just looking to purchase something that you want to buy that isn't a computer. So I want to learn English because I'm in high school and I never had this language before. Oh, okay, no, you're typing it out as if you speak fluent English. So I understand everything you're saying. But okay, I'm actually trying to learn Spanish. So I'm even wearing a Mexico shirt. So my dad's from Mexico. And my mom speaks fluent Spanish as well, but I never picked up Spanish. I hope my English is well enough for you to understand. Right now you're the only commenter or follower that I have, so if there's anything that I say, like, feel free to just slow me down and ask if anything doesn't make sense. So on the side, I'm trying to learn to speak Spanish as well. My parents don't live; they live back in the Chicago area. But okay, sounds good. I'll call my dad periodically, and we'll just talk in Spanish. And it's actually very good practice. It's just something that I should have done a long time ago. But also, it's so diverse out here in Houston. It's just. I run into people. I live basically in the Chinatown area, and I'm always trying to learn something new. So, if you throw out a word here or there, I'll look at the comments and maybe I'll learn some. Maybe I'll learn something else in another language. You do speak. Polish is a language, correct? I'm just so terrible. Like, forgive me. I've lived here in the States. We're not very bright here. No, I don't know anything about a lot of different cultures, so forgive me. But anyway, this is how I kind of started off. Is you're searching for a bed set, but you're looking for something that's going to improve the quality of sleep, and you'd like to just buy the entire bed set, like pillows. I knew that. I just didn't want to. I knew that Polish is a language. I just didn't like. I don't think I've ever had anyone speak Polish to me. So that's why I was just like, oh wait, I've had people speak Gujarat Indian or it's Spanish, and even Spanish from like Venezuela or Puerto Rico. It's all different from Mexico or Spain. But I don't know if I've ever had anyone speak Polish to me. So anyway, I just had a brain fart and wanted to check. Again, forgive me because I'm just a simple human being. So Poland is a state of mind. Nice. I'd like to understand what that state of mind is. I wouldn't want to impose the U.S. state of mind on anyone because I mostly don't I don't agree with what's going on. But I come in peace. I'm friendly, and if you're friendly, then I'm all about the Polish state of mind. So I continue this first paragraph. Like, you want to buy the bed set, you just want to buy the pillows, the sheets, everything all at once. But ultimately, your goal is to improve your quality of sleep. So you got to look at the frame. You got to look at it piece by piece. The frame, does the frame allow you to just flop into bed? Is it big enough? Will it be sturdy and last a long time? And then you got to take a look at the remaining pieces. Whoops. The mattress, the pillows, the pillowcases, comforter, sheets, maybe a nightstand or a lamp. All of these things are all kind of part of, like, if you're looking to buy a bed to improve the quality of sleep, you got to put it together piece by piece. You don't want to just kind of, or you might not want to just kind of go online and go, I want that one, give me all of it, and then you find out when it gets delivered, it's like, oh, you know what, this mattress isn't really, it's not as firm as I like it, or anyway, so you build it piece by piece. Then you do a little research. By device, I don't know if you mean, oh, okay. I think you're jumping off the feed and coming back on a different device. I think that's what you mean. So anyway, for a different purpose, this mindset is kind of what I went with for building my computer. Was I wanted to build it for my website. I wanted to be comfortable, because I was using a laptop with one monitor. Now I have the capability. Okay. Does it not work on your phone? It should work on your phone. I just I'll be on here for maybe another few minutes. Actually, I'm probably going to get cut off here soon. I got to go eat lunch. But I'll probably be back on around the same time, 10, 11 tomorrow. So, oh no, today's Friday, isn't it? I'm losing track already. But I'll post this up here. And hopefully you can join me again tomorrow. No, tomorrow I probably won't, because tomorrow's Saturday. But Monday, I'll continue Monday, probably around the same time, 11 or 10 a.m. But anyway, so that's my intro, and then I go into like why did I build my PC, the SHjournal.com, and I've actually worked on computers, not necessarily building them. Oh, sorry, yeah. See, again, I'm just oblivious. Like, we're on a whole different time set. So, it's right now. It's noon, 12 p.m., which is military time, or yeah, it's 12 o'clock here, in the afternoon. So I have no idea what time that would be. What time is it for you? it's probably like 11 p.m. or something. You know, if I could... 7 p.m. I was kind of close. 4 hours off. 7 p.m. Okay, so then on Monday, for you, at about 5 p.m. or 6 p.m., I don't know if you guys are in isolate or in quarantine like we are here, although it's kind of different state by state. But I don't know if you guys are in quarantine here, or if you're still going to school. But hopefully 5 or 6 p.m. is enough time for you to get out of school and have dinner and then come join me and help me write here. But anyway, I'll just explain to you that so this next paragraph is just kind of the reasons why I built the computer, and it's mostly for the website. I started the website off of my laptop, but there's just a lot of different things. If you're really interested in the website, there's a Twitter and a if you can see above my head, there's a Twitter, Facebook page, as well as an Instagram page. So yeah, mostly I've just been posting just when the blog posts come out, but I've just been so behind. It's been months. But yeah, anyway, so this PC, so most popular reasons would be for PC gaming, video editing, or streaming, or if you're just a tech enthusiast and you want to have your own computer. And this isn't final. Like I'm gonna add and take stuff out and rearrange a lot of this, but I just kind of was writing stuff down to just get something down. And so far, I'm pretty happy, kind of with where this is going. But and then for myself, like I said, the website a million times. Worked on. So I've worked with computers in my job, but also in my education. I would say I'm tech, like I'm kind of lean into technology. I wouldn't say I'm like a guru of any type of sorts. But so there was definitely some curiosity into like, I should do this. I should build it because I should just know generally like the parts and pieces that go into, and just kind of be able to talk about it a little bit as someone who kind of studied electrical and computer engineering technology, which isn't wasn't necessarily computer building, but it just feels like something that I should know how to do. But I did still have to do my own research in order to understand what and how exactly to execute this endeavor. And then the next piece is going to be how to build it and the research that went into it. So I didn't get very far. I wrote here, heading into this, my main intentions would build a PC that would be cost efficient, at the same time have specs that could give me the ability to do some hardcore multitasking. I realize that sounds silly, but I'm leaving it for now because, it's fine if it's silly, I think. Hardcore multitasking, the ability to fix and troubleshoot my computer, as well as specs that could give me the ability to potentially stream to video edit, stream, and oh, you know what I'm going to do? The ability to host Zoom meetings, because that's popular right now, at least in the States. Zoom is just, it's not a streaming platform, it's just a, it's like Skype. You could just do video chatting and you can have a lot of people. But since I'm kind of retrofitting this article or this blog post, I'm not going to be on in 15 minutes. No need to be sorry. I appreciate making a new friend. Hopefully my English will help you, but I appreciate you joining on. So you know, take care and have a good weekend. I might look up how to say that in Polish. But yeah, I'll be back on next week. So just catch me when you can. I'm just going to continue here. But okay. So, heading in, my main intentions were to build a PC that would be cost efficient to host Zoom meetings. So, awesome. Thank you. So, Zoom meetings, potentially video edit, stream, and do some gaming. So I'm gonna show you here. I did install some games. Destiny 2 is free. A lot of these were World War Z, Ruiner, Team Fortress. I think these were all free or like $2 to install or something super cheap. As you can see, I got Steam and Epic Game Launcher. Oh, nice. So that's good. But yeah, so I'm going to put Zoom meetings. Informatic lessons. I don't know if that's a specific word, informatic, to what you're doing, but maybe information or informative might be the English word that you're trying to use. But yeah, so Zoom, I've used it with just to meet up and play some games with my friends, some card games or something. But I'm gonna mention that here. The ability to host Zoom meetings without lag. Something like that. Just so. Computer lessons. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Yeah, I've used Zoom here or there, but mostly use Skype. Skype, or if I'm on a mobile device, then like my parents, they have iPhones, and I'll use yeah, they have iPhones, so I have an iPad that was given to me by a company that I used to work for, which was actually really nice, and I ended up leaving there like a couple months later. But So I'll FaceTime them, or if I'm using my phone, which is an Android phone, then I'll use something else, like, I don't know, Duo or Google Hangouts, or I think those are both Google companies. But I don't know what else is on. Skype works on the phone as well. But anyway, I'm going to wrap it up there. I've got some sections started, and I kind of like how these flow into each other. Like I said, I'm going to like add, delete, and I'll obviously have to do a conclusion, but I think I'm going to hold off on that. Like there's like this whole steps to build a computer. Like I've got to, like, that's going to be, I don't want it to be a long section, but okay. You too. Have a good weekend. But I do like how this is all flowing into each other, and I'll fix this all up to make it sound simple and enjoyable for the reader. But yeah, I'm gonna cut it off there. The SHjournal.com. I've got it right below here. And then on the social medias, on Twitter, Facebook, I think the Instagram is SHjournal, because someone stole that from me, but with the word the. But yeah, I'll pick this back up most likely on Monday about 11 a.m. And hopefully I can get a little farther on this. This is probably something that, or maybe in the afternoon I might pick it back up. We'll see. But I do have to go. So I'll talk to you guys next time. Thank you. And we got I got my first follower from Poland. So I appreciate the follow. So take care, everyone. Have a good weekend. And I'll see you guys soon.